Hello everyone. Today's math lesson is dealing with adding and subtracting within 20, and the standards are OA1 and OA6. So those are the standards that we cover when we're doing addition and subtraction within 20. What I did was I took an example from one of the problems that are in your packet for today, and I'm going to read the problem and then we're going to talk about how we can solve that together. The problem says a first grade class did a survey to see what kind of pet kids like best. 17 students chose dogs and 8 students chose cats. The class says their data shows that 9 fewer kids like cats. Do you agree or disagree? Explain your answer. So we basically have 3 numbers that we're dealing with in this problem, and that is 17, 8, and 9. And they use the word fewer, so that tells me that we are going to subtract. But I'm also going to show you how we can relate addition and subtraction together in this problem. So what I did was I wrote 17 minus 8, and then when I work that out, I do get 9. So we would agree that that is true. There were 9 fewer kids that liked cats. Another way that you can work this out, you can just write it out like this. You can also take the number 8 and count on until you get to 17. So what you could do is write 8 and then draw a dot as you're counting until you get to 17 and stop. So what I did was 8, I made the number 8, and then 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So I stopped, and then I went back and counted how many dots there were. And when I count, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that is true. There were 9 fewer students that liked cats. And something else you can do as you're writing out your problem, you can label it so you know exactly what numbers represent the objects in the story problem. So you could make a D for dogs because 17 students liked dogs. And you could write a C for the cats to show that 8 students liked cats. And then we figured out that 9 is the right answer. So down here, I wanted to show you how you relate addition and subtraction. So we did subtract up here because they did use the word fewer. But I also said, well, what happens when we add 8 and 9 together? Well, when we add 8 and 9 together, we get 17. So that shows you how all of these numbers can relate to one another, whether you're subtracting or adding. And I hope this helps you today with your problems, and you can practice adding and subtracting within 20. Have fun!